Hello, everyone. Welcome to Barca News. It is November 29th, 2024, and Lamine Yamal has set another record, and this time when it comes to the Golden Boy Award. Also, Pedri is very close to completing his contract renewal, and finally, Barcelona could cash in on the signing of Francisco Trincao. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. My name is Mo, and as I've notified you before, I'm currently out of town, so this is why I'm bringing you this short live stream to keep you up to date on all Barcelona news. I will not be addressing the chat section because, again, this is just to keep you updated. This is not a podcast or anything like that. Now, I know I didn't do any videos yesterday. That's because I was traveling all day. In fact, I was traveling all day today. I've been traveling for 2 days. Right now, I'm running a high fever. I'm very sick, but it doesn't matter because I have to keep you up to date on Barca News because Barcelona does not stop. Now, I know my signal is a little bit weak because I'm currently in a rural area of Argentina, so the internet is not too strong. So please bear with me. And of course, having said all that, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment. Now, let's begin with the news because, ladies and gentlemen, guess who just did part of the training with the group? It's no other than Ronald Araujo, who completed part of his training with the group, which means that he is during the final phase of his recovery. Training with the group is part of the final phase of the recovery. And today, Ronald Araujo did part of his training with the group. Not the full training because he's not fully back, but part of the training was done with the group, which again means that Ronald Araujo could be back pretty soon, which is very, very important because Pau Cubarsí and Inigo Martinez have been playing nonstop, and we need someone to be able to rotate with our two center backs. Now, guess who also trained today with the group? And it's no other than our star, Lamine Yamal, who trained today with the group, did his whole training with the group, not part of it like Ronald Araujo, which means that Lamine Yamal is back. He is back. He will be available for the match against Las Palmas this weekend. Most likely off the bench. I doubt that he will start, but the good news is that Lamine Yamal will be available now that he is recovering from that ankle injury that saw him miss the match against Real Sociedad, Celta Vigo, Brest, and of course, the international break. Now, speaking of Lamine Yamal, our young star has officially won the Golden Boy Award, which is given by the Italian publication Tuttosport to the best player in the world under 21. And after winning the Copa Trophy at the Ballon d'Or ceremony, Lamine Yamal has now won the Golden Boy, which only reaffirms that he's indeed the best under 21 player in the world, if not the best player in the world. Now, this is the crazy thing about winning the Golden Boy because we all expected it. It's Lamine Yamal. Nobody's even close to him in his age category. But the crazy thing is that he has won it by the biggest margin ever. In the Golden Boy Award, 500 people vote. And out of the 500, 488 people voted for Lamine. Again, out of the 500, 488 people voted for Lamine. That means that the other 12 votes were divided amongst the long list of, I think it's 20 people. Absolute insanity. Lamine Yamal, once again, affirming himself as the best under 21 player in the world. Now, speaking of great young players, ladies and gentlemen, Pedri is nearing his contract extension. Now, Pedri's contract expires in 2026. He has been in negotiations with Barcelona to extend his contract. Pedri wants to stay in Barcelona. He doesn't see himself at any other team. The club are incredibly happy with Pedri, and they want him to stay at the club. Pedri's family have a great relationship with Joan Laporta, and as such, even though the talks have been going slow, it's been very, very positive because all parties are on the same page. All parties are on board. And now it's reported that Pedri is very, very close to finalizing his contract extension. Now, the detail of his contract extension is that Pedri will extend until 2030. Again, his contract expires at 2026. Will extend until 2030. So another 4 years from the expiration, or another 8 years It's 8 years, 6 years total. Sorry, not 8 years. And they are going to give him a huge increase in salary because right now Barcelona consider that, yes, Lamine Yamal is the star of the team. However, Pedri is the cornerstone of this project, and he's considered one of the most important players on the team, alongside, of course, Lamine Yamal and Marcasado and the likes. But again, Lamine Yamal, he's the star. Pedri, the absolute cornerstone of this project. And as such, Barcelona want to keep him as long as possible. So they have reached an agreement to extend the contract until 2030. And they want to give him a salary that's equivalent to his importance on the team. Because again, very, very important player. Flick considers him absolutely indispensable player. So they want to give him a salary to reflect that. So this contract renewal is almost done. We should expect an official announcement in the upcoming day, but definitely great news that Barcelona have secured another young talent who is not only the future, but is currently the present of Barcelona, especially with the amazing performances that Pedri has been giving us. Now, finally, we will end today's video with the news that Barcelona could cash in on Francisco Trincao. Now, you might have forgot this guy, but Francisco Trincao, the 24-year-old right winger who used to play at Barcelona. He kind of bounced around teams. He wasn't really finding his form. Eventually, Barcelona offloaded him to Sporting CP, and now at Sporting CP, Francisco Trincao has finally found his form, has finally grown and matured into his role, has been a very important player for Sporting CP, has been impressive at Sporting CP, and as such, it's reported that he has caught the attention of two major European clubs, which are no other than Manchester City and Bayern Munich. Now, it seems that the scouts of Manchester City and the scouts of Bayern Munich have been seen at Sporting CP matches watching Francisco Trincao play. They're considering a move for him, and you might say, Mo, why do we care that Francisco Trincao is doing great and that Man City and Bayern Munich are interested in him? Well, we care because Barcelona still retain 50% of any future sales. So if Francisco Trincao is sold to Bayern Munich or Manchester City and they pay big money as they usually do for players, Barcelona will earn half of that. So that's on top of the 10 million that Barcelona already received from Sporting CP. So this would make it a really good economic operation for Barcelona. Anyways, that is all the news. Again, I'm still on the road. This is why I'm doing these short live streams to keep you up to date. No chat section, nothing like that. By the way, today, November 29th, it is FC Barcelona's 125th birthday. So happy birthday to Barcelona and happy birthday to me, because me and Barcelona share the same birthday. I know I've said this a lot, but I think it's a really, really cool fact that I get to share my birthday with the club that I love the most. Anyways, that is all the news. I'm going live 2 more times after this one because there's a lot of news since I wasn't able to update you yesterday. So stay tuned to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. And as always,